get this party started. My name is Dan, and I have the absolute privilege and pleasure to call today's shots with 6 of the world's best action sports athletes. And when I say the best, I mean the absolute best. We've got guys from 4 different continents, 3 different sports represented out here today, ready to come out here and throw down a final afternoon show for all of you. That said, while we're with you today, we're going to have one really important job with all of you need to help us out with, and that is to bring the energy, the noise, the vibes. These athletes will absolutely feed off of that. The more you bring, the louder they're going to, or the higher they're going to go, the better the tricks will be, and the more fun we are going to have. So before I let them loose, Toronto, one question. Do we have any loud people out here today? Right on, let's get this thing going right on to the top of this 3.5 meter tall vertical ramp. We are going to introduce our riders one at a time. Starting off with this first athlete, he does what we call BMX riding, representing the continent of South America. This guy's been in many X Games, enjoyed the podium multiple different times from Santiago, Chile. Make some noise for Coco Zurita. The ramp is shaded and we are ready to shred. This guy wasting no time dropping in, representing the far east continent of Asia. This guy flew a very long ways to be here with us today, and that works out because he likes to fly high on that vert ramp. Coming to you from Osaka, Japan. Make some noise right now for Eito Yasutoko. Moving on down to our final sport represented out here today. This is what we call skateboarding, and this guy makes it look oh so easy. Coming to you from the continent of Europe, growing up outside of London, England. He now resides in sunny Southern California, where he skates with some of the best athletes in the business. A silver medalist at the X Games. Make some noise for Paul-Luc Ronchetti. Alright, our second BMX rider. We're going 2 for 2 out here today. This guy's a jack of all trades, dirt, vert, street, and park. He can certainly do it all right now, demonstrating what we call vertical ramp riding. Coming to you from North America, Louisville, Kentucky to be exact. Make some noise for Newman. And if you know action sports, this gentleman needs no introduction. Coming to you on the same plane as his brother Eito from Osaka, Japan. He has multiple world championships and countless gold medals at the X Games. Make some noise right now for Takeshi Yasutoko! And our final athlete to drop is what we call a veteran to the industry of skateboarding. More medals than any X Games athlete in the business of vert skateboarding, 8 of them gold. And just a couple of weeks ago, he was over in Paris, France, competing in a little contest we call the Olympics. Make some noise right now for MacDonald! And as I said earlier, my name is Dan. It is a pleasure to be here with all of you tonight, and I appreciate you being here with us. We're going to keep the party rolling with what we call warm-up section. Each of these athletes going to feel out this ramp one run at a time, test out the angles, the speed, figure out what they can or cannot get away with. But don't let that fool you. These tricks are really difficult. Make some noise for Coco! Testing out those wind conditions as well. So far, so good. Give it up for my man Coco. Just getting it started. All right, Eito, coming at you, swinging some big air. Now, I don't speak Japanese, but I'm pretty sure they do not have a word in their vocabulary for warm-up as he's bringing it to the table early on. What do you guys say? Make a little bit of noise for Eito Yasutoko. Yo, finishing off strong little move right there. What do you say? Like I mentioned, these are the warm-up runs. Each athlete feeling out the ramp, feeling out the angles, but more importantly, they're testing out the audience energy and what y'all can bring to the table. Make some noise for Paul-Luc. Yo, huge front side air right there coming at you with some big moves early on. Backside tail grab, back-to-back moves out of my man Paul-Luc. Ladies and gentlemen, the silver medalist for a reason. Make a little bit of noise for Paul-Luc. All right, now what I want you to do here, pay attention to the technical aspect of this run. Watch how Zach uses the pegs on the side of his bike, sliding in different variations across that coping. That's what we call the black bar up on top of the ramp. Zach working every single type of grind and variation. We call that the toothpick. Check this out. Backwards grind. Topside ice pick. He's not done yet. Coming back at you. What do you say? Make a little bit of noise for man, Zach. Believe it or not, that's the easiest run he'll do all day somehow. All right, Takeshi Yasutoko, another guy who does not know the definition of warm-up. What do you say? Let's get loud for Takeshi! So much dedication and style, spinning his way around that ramp, making it look easy. Make some noise for Takeshi's warm-up run. Nice job. All right, my man Andy MacDonald bringing it to the table. Here we go. Andy MacDonald, an Olympic qualifier just a couple of weeks ago, like I said, took an airplane on over here to Toronto after his Olympic debut, showing you what it takes to compete against the world's best athletes. Give it up for Andy MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now that was the warm-up, as I said. So right now, they're used to the ramp. They've got the blood pumping. We're going to turn it up a little bit, take it to the air, and see just what these riders can get away with. Now, as the show goes on, they're going to get bigger. They're going to get higher. But that only means y'all need to get louder. Give it up for Coco! Huge no-hander on a Coco, crossing those handlebars up. Feeling out something, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? Make a little bit of noise for the Chilean Coco Zurita. That's what I'm talking about. My man Eito turning it up a little bit. Him and his brother are definitely the dynamic duo of the team. Here we go. Check this out. Eito setting up for something big, massive. 540. Check that out. Flat spin. Coming in fakey. Nice 360 fakey kick right there, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Eito! Right on, Eito enjoying his time on the ramp, always smiling, always having fun. And now we got this guy, calm, assertive, composed. He's ready to put it down. Like I said, one of the greatest skateboarders you'll ever witness in person. Here we go, huge! Front side grab right there, grabbing his tail or nose on that one. Yes, Paul-Luc, watch the different variations as he grabs his board. Super smooth front side ollie, no grab on that one, backside ollie. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great run, one of his best. Make some noise for Paul. Yo, feeling it out one more time. That was awesome. Here we go. All right, now as I mentioned, each rider feeding off of each other, their last run, and you guys in the audience, Zach, whoa, solid tire grab, big turn down, smooth, high, big trick so far. He's looking good, showing you what, give him that bronze medal at the X Games. Make some noise for Zach. We're partying out here. We are ready to rip. Looks like Andy getting into position, ready to drop, showing you what it takes to be an Olympian. Watch his feet at any given time. The fancy footwork out of this guy. 8 separate gold medals at the X Games. Right now, just getting jiggy with it. Nice little tail grab right there. Check this out. Yo! Andy Mack. Nice 360 varial right there. Keep an eye on that board. It's going to get wild. Here we go. Absolute perfection. Give it up for Andy. All right, Takeshi. If anybody can top that run, it is this gentleman right here. Check this out. Whoa! Takeshi to the moon. He's not done yet. What do you say? Takeshi showing you why he is one of the greatest to ever do it. Is he done? No, he's over his brother. We call that the skippity doo-lah. Make some noise for my man Takeshi. All right, I tell you what, we got a lot of people out there. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody in the beer garden. I see you. Come on closer if you can hear me. There's a lot of room over on this side. I want people to be able to see what is about to happen. Lots and lots of room over over here by the actual gate, we have what we call the high air competition coming at you. Each of these athletes looking to win the gold and get as high as they possibly can. We're going to start things off with Andy MacDonald. Do you guys want to see some high air? All right. Andy, dropping in, solid move. Watch me, I will be the height pole. What can Andy do? Scream! That was massive. His highest air yet. Give it up for Andy MacDonald. All right. Paul, you've got your work cut out for you, my friend. The record is above my head. First set. Can you handle it? He seems a little nervous, a little shaky. Watch how he uses the transition to pump that ramp, getting the speed he needs. Yeah! He's not done yet. What do you say? Make some noise for Paul-Luc. All right, Paul, that was about tied with Andy. We have a two-way tie for first place onto our BMX riders. Coco, you talked about this, man. I've seen what you do at the end of the show. Let's see what you can bring right here. If you guys want to see Coco go higher than this, I need y'all to make some noise right now for our Chilean representative, Coco Zurita. All right, Coco, as he gets his speed going, here we go. On three, let's get loud. 1, 2, 3! We got a three-way tie for first place. Make some noise for Coco. It's right here. It's this many meters high is what we want to see. Zach, I know you got some more in you. A little more gas in the tank. Here we go. From Louisville, Kentucky. This guy has a ramp in his backyard. He rides every single day. On three. 1, 2, 3. Score! Whatever, Toronto. We got a new leader. What do you think? Give it up for Zach. All right, the BMXers setting the tone. Next up, we got the rollerblade contingent. Eito, you look nervous. You worried? He's been going higher and higher every single show. Him and his brother battling for first. What do you say? Make some noise for Eito as he drops it. All right, solid first air. Keep an eye. It's just slightly above my hand. Here we go. I would love to see Eito win one of these, but Takeshi is in his way. If he can make it happen, you guys know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Make some noise for Takeshi Yasutoko. All right, first air right off the rip. Huge. He's not done yet. CNE, let's get loud! He isn't done. On three. 1, 2, 3. It's inhuman! Make some noise for Takeshi Yasutoko! Wow, 48-0, champion of the higher competition. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys having fun out here? Well, I'm glad. We are just now about halfway done with our performance. We're going to move right into what we call vert doubles. Two athletes on the ramp at the exact same time. If something goes wrong, it gets very chaotic, very hectic at a moment's notice. Everything needs to go as planned. Takeshi, Eito, ready to drop. Let's make some noise for vert doubles. All right, making sure they are synced up. Here we go. Check this out as they work the angles of that ramp. Setting up for this one, we call it the double hand plant. Yo, solid first go. Eito waiting for his brother as they set up for this. Check it out, get loud! Eito over Takeshi, coming back at you. Takeshi under Eito. And they're not done yet. What do you say? Scream! The one, the only, the Yasutoko brothers. Wow. All right, fellas. Nice job. Sweating bullets up here. Who's sweating in the audience? Anybody? You should be if you're doing it right. If you're making enough noise, we're going to be sweating, I tell you. Next up, we have our BMX doubles. They're feeding off the energy of the deck. They're feeding off the energy of you in the crowd, Coco and Zach. 25-pound bikes, A lot to go happen here. Full face helmets. Let's get loud on 3. 1, 2, 3. Scream! Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Zach Newman and Coco Zurita. All right, moving on into our dynamic skateboard duo. Andy MacDonald, Paul-Luc Ronchetti, 2 veterans to the X Games, dropping in. Watch how close Andy gets to Paul. Literally like a cat chasing a mouse, touching his side to keep his balance as they split. Paul coming up and over. Smooth! Right on back the other way. Can we switch it up? Andy coming right over Paul! Back to back, check this out. Singing themselves up. Side by side fakie airs. Andy, 360 varial. Coming at you. Paul setting up for something. Uh-oh. Watch this. Pay attention. Watch Paul's skateboard. Here we go. Yeah! Andy says, I want my board back. Make some noise! Unbelievable. Switching the board mid-air. That normally takes him a couple of tries. Smashing it. First go. You know what that means? That means you guys have been fantastic so far. Big round of applause for the CNE, everybody. Shout out. You guys are awesome. All right, we are moving into what we call the competition format. Each of these riders are going to drop in for about 10 to 15 seconds of their hardest, most difficult tricks. High air and big tricks are what the judges want to see. Now here's the deal, we don't have any judges out here, but we do have an incredible audience. You will be the judges for us today. Let's make a little bit of noise, get Coco Zurita going, and he will see what we can make happen. All right, all eyes on Coco as he drops. No stranger to pressure. Check this out, huge air, setting up for this one. Yeah! Tabletop, floor! He's not done yet. Looking for something on the wall on this side. What do you say? No hander. He says, look, Mom, no hands too. Coming back at you. Give it up for Coco. All right, each of these athletes feeding off the other. Eito, you've got your work cut out for you. Here we go. Setting up. The contest run is upon him. Catching as much air as he can. Setting up for the 540. Coming back at you. The flat spin. Here we go. Eito, big exclamation point. Yeah! He is not done yet. Make some noise for Eito Yasutoko! Whatever, ladies and gentlemen. Big smile on his face. That's what it's all about. All right, Paul-Luc Ronchetti, a silver medalist at the X Games. He knows what needs to be done in a contest. Front side grab right there. Check this out. Working the angles. Working the... Oh! A kickflip. Grabbing that board. Putting it right under his feet. Front side tail grab. He's not done yet. Toronto, you're sleeping on me. Get low! Oh, man. We need an exclamation point on this run. Does Paul have what it takes? Coming at you. Big one right here. Setting up for this one. Front side. Check it out! That was beauty in motion. Make some noise for Paul-Luc. Even getting the props from Andy, the other skateboarder on the deck. All right, Zach, check out the combination run. Back pedal to X up, switch hander, bar spin, one-handed X down. All the tricks in one, bar spin, tire grab, back to back. I feel like an auctioneer out here. Make some noise for Zach! Whatever, every single hit, ladies and gentlemen, his best run in quite some time. Make some noise for Zach! All right, who do we have left? Oh yeah, this guy. Anybody a fan of Takeshi? I thought you might be. If you're not yet, you will be now. Check it out. Here we go. This should not be possible. Takeshi owning this ramp right now. Ladies and gentlemen, scream! Wow. Unbelievable performance out of Takeshi Yasutoko. If there's one person with his back to the wall in a competition, it is this gentleman right here, right now, our Olympic representative. What do you guys think of Andy MacDonald? Yes, Watch his feet. Keep an eye on the footwork as he gets jiggy with it. Nice grab right there. Kick flip in the corner. Back to back. Just barely sliding on that one. What do you guys think of Andy? All right, well, I tell you, the only winner that I can reasonably say from that competition is everybody out here in the audience. Big round of applause for our audience and our athletes. We are going to move into what we call freestyle free-for-all. Each of these riders has one more trick, one more air, one more run to impress everybody out here. Whatever they want to do, that's what action sports is all about, as long as they're having fun and entertaining all of you guys. You've been awesome, but can you get loud one more time? All right, Coco, separated from everybody on his side of the deck. What does he have to end this off with? Big air, that's for sure. Massive tabletop blast. Oh, a little bit low on that landing. He's not done. He's a professional. Check this out. Massive flare, a second flare, back to back to back. Your South American BMX representative. Give it up one more time for Coco Zurita. Wow, I'm sweating just talking and watching this stuff happen. Eito Yasutoko has been on one all day. He saved his best for last. He knows what it takes to put it down. Check that out. Massive spin move right there. One of my favorites coming at you in just a moment. Are we going to see it? CNE! Oh my goodness, they're not perfect. Wow, unbelievable move, walking away safely. Give it up one more time for Eito, ladies and gentlemen. Show him some love. Might need to ice that hip later. That said, coming up on our final runs, the last time you're going to see this guy, Paul-Luc Ronchetti, silver medalist at the X Games. This guy is such a treat to watch. You never know what to expect. Sometimes he just lets it loose, and I have a feeling we're going to see it right now. Let's get loud! Going for the double kickflip. We have only seen that once this whole run. Make some noise for Paul-Luc! I told you, best trick, last run, it does not matter. We're going to let these guys freestyle it out. Zach Newman, he's got his eyes on something. He's been talking about it all morning. Here we go. Check this out. X up to X up. Twisting those handlebars. Massive tail whip. Right into this one. Set it up. Bar spin. Check it out. 540. At height. Another 540 at height. Whatever. Your Louisville, Kentucky, North American representative. Give it up for Zach Newman. Wow. All right, guys. You took this order for a reason. Here we go. Takeshi wasting no time. Massive flare on that side. Unbelievable height. Lock sequence. Engaged. Whatever. It's like riding a roller coaster in real life. The 900. He's not done yet. Takeshi Yasutoko, the one and only. All right, here we go. Coco exiting the ramp. We saw him earlier. Coco Zurita. You'll see him in a minute signing some autographs. Here we go. Andy, last rider to go in this set. Watch his feet. Watch the footwork. See how he casually, elegantly just swoops that board underneath him. Yo! Here we go. Massive back-to-back moves. Heel flip in the corner. Big Madonna air right there. Can he put the exclamation point on this run? So far, he is flawless. You are witnessing magic in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the master. Give it up for Andy MacDonald. Oh my goodness. I tell you, normally we end the show right there. We are at the 25-minute mark. Do you guys have anywhere to be? guys want to see an encore real quick? These athletes have been talking about this all week long. We saved it for the Saturday evening show. You saw vert doubles earlier. We're going to switch it up and do what we call vert triples. 3 athletes on the ramp at the exact same time. Everything needs to go as planned or things can get real dicey real quick. Toronto, do you guys want to see it? All right, as we drop into Takeshi Yasutoko, let's make some noise! Here we go. On 3, the loudest you've been yet. 1, 2, 3, score! Ladies and gentlemen, we got a Japanese rider down. Make some noise! Uh-oh. All right, I asked you to stay a little bit longer, but tell you what, you want to see him pull that one? That was the first time he tried that in this sequence. He says he wants to do it. A true professional, Eito, Takeshi, Andy. If he pulls this off, it is the first time it has ever been accomplished at this fair. Get your cameras out, hit record, and make some noise for Takeshi, Andy, and Eito! Here we go, the countdown begins right now. If he stomps it, y'all gotta get loud. 1, 2, 3, score! Absolutely phenomenal, and one more time, give it up for the ASA CNE. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, you're going to have a chance to meet each and every one of these athletes right over here at this white tent. If you want to start making your way over there, queue on up. We're going to be out there in just a minute. Your chance to get a photo, give them a high five, meet an Olympian, and get an autograph. Thank you guys so much for coming. You've been a fantastic audience. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.